So you've had that happen to you a couple times earlier in the season. It feel good to do that to someone else?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. We've definitely been on the other side of that too many times as a group. This is what I just told our guys, and it feels good to be on this side of it. It just feels good to see our guys have so much success, just playing the right way. Things we focused on at the start of the game is, one, our rebounding. Go plus 20 on the glass, which, that's season high. You score 140, you're going to have a lot of season highs. Sharing the ball, converting on the break. I sit up here a couple nights ago after our game saying, just too many turnovers in transition. We got to be able to convert those. I think 27 fast break points in the first half. So just so many great moments for us. It all kind of came together. We really worried about LaMelo. Tani did an incredible job on him. It wasn't just him, obviously, but it was his assignment. Everybody else that switched off on him, knowing that he was the head of the snake. So defensively, I just thought we were there the whole night. Anytime you make 23s in this league, you're going to have you give yourself an incredible chance to score a lot of points. So we just was hitting on all cylinders, man. I'm just so happy for our dudes.
Did you know that this is the biggest margin of victory in franchise history?
Yeah, somebody told me that. Somebody just told me that. It's pretty incredible for such a storied franchise, and it's been, this franchise has been around for a while, so that's a pretty incredible feat.
So no one knew during the fourth quarter, though?
I don't know if they did. I didn't know. But even if I did, I wouldn't have tried to keep pressing it for that reason. I'm not that type of coach, or person. But it is good to have some of those firsts, and be on the positive side of those things.
You talked about Tumani's defensive game, but he also had 20 points and a plus-minus plus 45. Just your thoughts on his all-around game?
It was awesome, man. It was awesome. It was incredible. He all three levels. He really did knock down threes. His offensive rebound, his finishing, moving without the basketball. His next action stuff, which I'm trying to continue to make sure he gets better and better at. They tried everything on him. They put a 5 on him. They moved him all around. And his playmaking. He gets 6 assists in the game. So Two had an incredible all-around game today.
Was the triple-double, was that something you might have been wanting to press for a little bit, keeping him in there to get those 4 more assists?
No. You don't. You hope that a guy has that type of stat line in a really close game. But you don't. I just never believe that you chase those kind of things. Worst thing can happen, you get a guy banged up, in a game that you easily has. He's in his second. He's going to have plenty of chances at a triple-double in his career. So, no, I wouldn't do that.
Chauncey, what does it say about Tumani, just kind of following up on that he can be a guy who's your number one defensively, who can take on the defensive burden and also have that offensive production? There's just not a lot of guys that can do both.
No, there aren't. And I think that this is, his next level, and as he continues to get better and better, I loved more than anything the quality of shots that Tu was shooting tonight. Open threes, obviously, boom, always take them. He gets himself in trouble sometimes when he over-penetrates and he gets in the air off of one leg and tries these tough finishes. We're trying to make him better and eliminate some of those looks. He didn't do that tonight, so I just thought his shot quality was incredible. Obviously, he's so efficient, but when Tu is a finished product at some point, I don't know when that's going to be because he's still very early in it, he'll be able to do both. He'll be able to score and impact the game offensively, as well as obviously we know how good he is defensively.
What do you think about Barry's game tonight? Season high in scoring and rebounds, and he was facing Nurkic or Williams, big guys, for most of the minutes he played.
Yeah, proud of Barry. Very, very proud of Barry. We obviously having Rob out and being a little shorthanded. You feel like you can always throw Barry in there. He's gonna have a positive impact. He's just so tough and so gritty. His rebounding, we need his toughness. He plays with an incredible amount of physicality on both ends of the floor. Even offensively, he's very, very physical. So I was proud of Barry. You know, I always tell him all the time, you never know when your chance is going to come, but you got to be ready. Got to take advantage of it. And I mean, he was awesome out there today. It was fun watching him.
Coach, you guys scored more. You mentioned fast break points more than any of the teams scored in a half this season. What was working for you guys in regards to your ability to get out in transition?
Well, getting stops. You get stops, you turn them over, and you get stops. And then when you get rebounds, you just get out and go. I thought last game, one of the things that we focused on yesterday on film and even watching it is sometimes we get stops, we get the rebound, and we are just so happy to be running that we're running into each other, you know, instead of just running wide so that ball handler can actually have space to make the reads. And we did an amazing job tonight of running really wide, running to that three-point line or running to the basket for a layup. We were very decisive in our decision-making. So it's all those things that go into it, Casey. I mean, you're gonna get stops at a very high level. I thought we sped them up a little bit, got them to turn it over. And the times that we had these 2-on-1s and 3-on-2s and 3-on-1s, we really capitalized on it tonight, you know. So I want us to keep getting better at that, and tonight was as good as we've been.